Hello there guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing well today. I haven't done any of videos this week because I was so busy, but today I got a day off. So today, possibly tomorrow and on Sunday, I'll be doing my videos talking about, the Cristiano interview, the FIFA World Cup, who's going to win it. I'm gonna talk about England as well. So yeah, that's basically it. So today this video is going to be my reaction to England's FIFA World Cup squad for Qatar this year, because it starts in 2 days. Because today is Friday, the 18th of November, and the World Cup starts on the 20th of November, which is on a Sunday. So 2 days to go until the World Cup. And the first game for the World Cup is going to be Qatar, the home team, up against Ecuador. So I'm looking forward to it. I really looking am. Good luck to all of them teams. May the best team win, and whoever wins will become this year's champions of the world. And every single fan, the players, the manager will be looking forward to it. Even I am. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the FIFA World Cup, and I know you guys will too. And if I've got plenty of time, maybe I'll do some FIFA World Cup content in my video. Maybe I won't talk about the England game, but I'll talk about the teams that got me excited in the seat. And I think to myself, yeah, I'm going to do this video. So yeah, I might do some FIFA World Cup content. And yeah, I'll be telling you guys the draws for the quarterfinal, the semi-final, and who's going to be in the final, the round of 16 and all that stuff. So yeah, I'll be making sure I keep in loads of content of the FIFA World Cup. So make sure you guys don't miss any of that. So let me just quickly get my phone. So I quickly tell you guys what the announcement is. And before we get started, don't forget, if you are new, hit the subscribe button below, hit the bell notification so that you never miss any of my FIFA World Cup content. Make sure you smash a like if you enjoyed this video, and make sure you click the share button so that you guys can give your predictions for the World Cup. How far do you think England will go? Who's gonna be in the knockout stages, and who is going to win this year's FIFA World Cup? So yeah. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys on the screen who Gareth Southgate picked 26-man squad for the FIFA World Cup, and I'll give you guys my reaction to it when I tell you who should be in the squad and who should be in. So without further ado, here we go. Alright, so goalkeepers. First of all, we have Jordan Pickford, who is from Everton, Nick Pope, Newcastle, and Aaron Ramsdale from Arsenal. Then we have the defenders, Trent Alexander-Arnold for Liverpool, Conor Cody for Everton, Eric Dyer for Tottenham, Harry Maguire for Manchester United, Luke Shaw for Manchester United too, John Stones for Manchester City, Kieran Trippier from Newcastle, Kyle Walker from Man City, and Ben White from Arsenal. Now midfielders, we've got Jude Bellingham, Borussia Dortmund, Conor Gallagher, Chelsea, Jordan Henderson, Liverpool, Mason Mount, Chelsea, Calvin Phillips, Leeds United, and Declan Rice, West Ham United. And then forwards, Phil Foden, Manchester City, Jack Grealish, Manchester City, Harry Kane, Tottenham, James Maddison, Leicester City, Marcus Rashford, Manchester United, Bukayo Saka, Arsenal, Raheem Sterling, Chelsea, and Callum Wilson from Newcastle. So those are the 26-man squad that Gareth Southgate picked. And we're looking at this year. The forwards, I'm not too complained about. The goalkeepers, I'm fine with. But the defenders and midfielders, like, seriously? Like, there's some things I'm not going to understand, but I'll get to those in just a minute. I just want to say a massive congratulations to Callum Wilson, and from James Maddison, and who else? Declan Rice too, and yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, congratulations to those ones. James Maddison deserved it because he's Leicester City's best midfielder, and when it comes to long-range shots, he can do it. So big up to James Maddison. Callum Wilson, well deserved, because for Newcastle, he's in third place. He's been scoring winning goals, so he deserves it. And Declan-wise, maybe not doing well for West Ham, but when it comes to midfields, he can do well. He's one of the best defensive midfielders for West Ham, so I'm happy. When he gets a call up. So congratulations to the new players. The goal lefts now. Let's start up with the goalkeepers all the way to four, so that you can understand what my reaction to these ones are. The goalkeepers, I'm not too fussed about. You know, Jordan Pickford. You know, he's doing really well for Everton. I remember in the Liverpool game, he makes some big saves and he kept a clean sheet. So yeah, he's doing really well. Nick Pope for Burnley. You know, I think he's the second most joint goalkeeper to keep a clean sheet for Newcastle, and then third place too. So, yep, that's a massive shout out. And Ramsdale, he deserves it because also I clipped 7 clean sheets and they're in first place. So, could he win the Golden Glove? We shall wait and see. But yeah, Al Ramsdale, much deserved. Also on top of the table. So yeah, congratulations to Al Ramsdale, and he deserves it. The big question is, would he start Al Ramsdale as number one, or Jordan Pickford or Nick Pope as number one? We shall wait and see. But the goalkeepers, not to fuss about. And let's move on into defenders. Now, for me, Trent Alexander-Arnold, I would have put him as a defender. I would have put him as a midfielder because you know that Gareth Southgate likes to go for back three. So for me, I would have put Trent Alexander-Arnold as right centre back. I'll put him as right wing back because if he can play in that position, maybe he can put some crosses in and will go straight to the England player. But when you put him as a defender, boy, he just cannot defend. You know, he really cannot defend. You know, for me, I'm really sad to see Reece James miss the World Cup, but I just knew it because he played against AC Milan and got that injury. If Reece James didn't make it to that, didn't get that injury, then for me, I would have taken off Trent Alexander-Arnold, or maybe remove one of the defenders and put in Reece James, because for me, James is better than Trent. Seriously, he's better than Trent. Yeah, Reece James knows how to defend. He knows how to go forward. He knows how to pass very well, and he knows how to score. Whereas for Trent, he can cause. Yes, he can score, but when it comes to defending, he cannot. So for me, Reece James is better than him. But he got to call up, so yeah. So I think for me, if he goes to a back three, put Trent Alexander-Arnold as right centre, right wing back, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So for me, yeah, since Reece James is out, I'll just put Trent Alexander-Arnold there. Now, the next one, Connor Cody. Not really quite sure about this guy. You know, I'm for Everton, they're not doing well in the league and they're conceding goals, you know, so I'm really not sure. But and for me, the one thing I'm really surprised about is that Eric Dyer gets a call up too. Yes, I know for Tottenham, like say like before the UEFA Nations League, he started really well. But after that, they've conceding goals and they've been losing games. So for me, maybe I'm like 50-50. But what do you guys think? Do you think Eric Dyer deserves to be in the England squad? Let me know. For me, I'm 50-50. But I'm feel like, nah, not really, because I can understand he started off really well, but after that he looked really, really terrible. I mean, look at the game against Leeds United. The first goal and the second goal was both his fault. So for me, I don't think he get a call up, but maybe he chose it because he did well at the start of the season. So maybe I do understand that. But for me, I don't think he gets a call up. This one, this one really gets me fuming. Howie Maguire, yeah, or people like to call him a fridge, yeah. How the hell has this guy called up to the squad? You know, and guess what? I wasn't even surprised. People were surprised, but I'm not because he always picks him. But for me, how is Harry Maguire that fridge still gets a call up? You know why? It's because he does so for England, which I do understand. But look at this. When this guy starts, he concedes goals and he loses the game. But when they don't start Harry Maguire, Man United win. So if England want to win, then you don't need to pick someone like him. Because look at that goal against Germany and for Italy. Oh, sorry, against Hungary. When he came on against Hungary, that fourth goal was his fault because he just stand there and didn't defend. Then look at the goal, the Germany first goal. He gave the ball away, then he fouled. I don't know, I forgot who that was, and gave away the penalty. Then the second goal, he just stands there again. So I understand he does well for England, but for the last four games, he looked terrible, absolutely terrible. Yeah, Harry Maguire doesn't start every single game for Manchester United. He don't. So why is he in that squad? I'm not surprised. Listen, I hope Harry Maguire does well for England, but if he don't, then I hope Gareth Southgate will realise that he made the wrong decision to put that switch Harry Maguire into that squad, because for me that was wrong, absolutely wrong. So for me, Harry Maguire once again is in that squad, and I think that was a terrible, terrible decision from Gareth Southgate. It really, really is. There's another one, Luke Shaw. Like, honestly, this guy hasn't even played the left back for Manchester United. The last game he played, I believe it was against Brentford in the Premier League when they lost 4-0. I've forgotten, but yeah. But, let me just have a look. Who is Manchester United's left back? Who normally plays a left back for Manchester United? Let me just have a quick look. Yes. So, okay, no, yeah, Luke Shaw, the game against Fulham, he was alright, but he normally doesn't start for Manchester United. Let me see, let me just have a look. Who do they normally start as left back? Yeah, Luke Shaw, really? No, that cannot be right. No, 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 no. Hold on, guys. Let me just have a look. Do they start Luke Shaw? Okay, maybe they do. Okay, maybe they do. That's why Manchester United are winning games. Okay, maybe he does play for Manchester United under Erik ten Hag. I do understand that. But for me, he hasn't been getting like like an assist or goals like he does for England. So I do get why we needed Luke Shaw, is because Ben Chilwell is out. So yeah, he will miss the World Cup. So yeah, there's only one left back, and I'm not sure he's going to be also playing in that position. So yeah, it looks like Luke Shaw is going to be the number one left back. So yeah, I do understand why Gareth Southgate picked him, because I would have thought that Luke Shaw doesn't normally start for Manchester United, but the last couple of games he did. So I do understand why he picked that. So yeah. John Stones for Manchester City. Yeah, I'm not that fast. Of course, Manchester City's defense haven't been looking that great, 100%. You know, Edison got 6 clean sheets and Aaron Ramsgate got 7. So you can see that Manchester United defense have looked a bit leaky, especially when they lost against Brentford, their last game before the World Cup. But for me, John Stones is still the best centre back. So yeah, so I'm not too fussed about that one. Kieran Trippier absolutely deserved to be in that squad, because in that game against Chelsea, he defended really well. He put some winning crosses in. He may not got the assist, but he looked really, really good for Newcastle, and Newcastle in third place. So yeah, like I said, Reece James is out. So Kieran Trippier, well done to you for getting into that squad. If he can do for Newcastle, hopefully he can do the same thing for England. So yeah, he deserved to be in that squad. Kyle Walker, I really am surprised he's in that squad, because he got a bit of an injury, but he did say they looked that he's not good. He will go to the World Cup in Qatar, but he won't start the first game. So, but for me, I would have picked someone who just got an injury for Manchester City. I wouldn't do that, but he still picked him. He still trusts him. So yeah, there's nothing more I can say other than well done to Kyle Walker, but he'll miss the first game, as I saw the news. So yeah, that's basically it. So Kyle Walker, he got injured, but he got a call up. So I'm surprised, but congratulations to him. Ben White, absolutely deserved, because this guy's been doing well for Arsenal, and I'm telling you, Ben White here could either play as centre back or as right back. When he did that against Chelsea, he nullified our front three. He nullified them. He defends really well. He's been absolutely brilliant for Arsenal, and also our 5 points clear of Man City on top of the league. So for me, congratulations to Ben White. If Kieran Trippier is out, then maybe he can put Ben White as right back because he can play well in that position. Or a centre back too. The left back, I'm not really quite sure, but I know he can play well as centre back and as right back. So for me, correct decision from Gareth Southgate. So well done to bring on Ben White. So yeah, so those are the defenders. Now let's move on into midfielders. Jude Bellingham, absolutely. Always do well for Dortmund, including the Champions League, scoring every single Champions League group stage. So for me, he deserves to be in that squad. And plus, hopefully he will start for England rather than be on the bench because without Jude Bellingham, I don't know where the pass of the strikers is going to be. So for me, Jude Bellingham deserves to be in that squad. Absolutely. Now, the next one, Conor Gallagher. I'm really surprised about him, because for Crystal Palace, yes. Yes, for Crystal Palace, he's doing really well. But for Chelsea, I can remember two performances against his old club when he scored that great shot and the one against Wolves. But the rest of Chelsea games, he looked being that poor. And I understand that we don't play Conor Gallagher in his preferred position as a midfielder, but he hasn't done really well for Chelsea. So I really am surprised he's in that squad. And many other Chelsea fans would agree with me on this one. I'm really am surprised that that Conor Gallagher's in that squad. But congratulations to him as a Chelsea fan. But for me, I'm really unsurprised. So for me, I think he got the one decision. And for me, I would either take off Conor Gallagher and bring on James Ward-Prowse. That's what I would do. But unfortunately, he's in that squad, so we just have to accept it. Jordan Henderson. I'm not sure I really heard about him for Liverpool. Of course, Liverpool are close to the top four, and they're above Chelsea. So I really haven't heard about Jordan Henderson. If you're a Liverpool fan, let me know in the comments down below. What do you rate Jordan Henderson so far for Liverpool this season, and do you think he deserves to be in that squad? Let me know if you're a Liverpool fan in the comments down below. Let me know. So yeah, I haven't much heard about Jordan Henderson. Maybe he deserves it, maybe not. So I'm 50-50 on that one. But Liverpool fans, let me know if he deserves to be in that squad. Mason Mount. For me, he does well for England, but for me, I don't think he deserves to be in our squad either. Because when he started, when Graham Potter came to Chelsea, he looked really, really bright, and we want him to do this consistently. But in big games such as Man City, Newcastle, Arsenal, and all that stuff, he looked being terrible. He looked being really, really poor. Like he hasn't been doing well consistently this season, and even under Thomas Tuchel, he hasn't been looking that great. So for me, I think Mason Mount doesn't deserve to be in that squad, both him and Conor Gallagher. But listen, I think there is maybe I don't know how many more players are in that squad for their club, but I'll have a look when I finish this video. So yeah, but I don't think Mason Mount deserves to be in that squad. But the real one I'm shocked at is Calvin Phillips. Like I can't remember the last game he played for Leeds United. I read the stat that he came on for 45 minutes into the second half. No goals, no assists for Leeds United. Sorry, I think he was no. He plays for he plays for Manchester City. Sorry, yeah, he plays for Manchester City. Sorry about that. So yeah, like for me, I'm surprised about this. 45 minutes and that's it. In his for Manchester City, no goals, no assist. So why is he in that squad? Like the thing is about Gareth Southgate, I keep telling you guys is that this guy doesn't pick players on form. He picks players that he trusts. And he always picks players here that haven't even touched the ball. Like, come on, man. Don't only go to the United Kingdom, go to some other place too, like the likes of Italy or Germany, or go to some place like that and then see their performances and think to yourself, does this guy deserve to be in that squad? What after everything I just saw? Because if I was the manager, that's what I would do. I would go to games and look at the players, I think to myself, I need to ask myself, does these players deserve to be in that squad? That's what I would do if I was the manager, but I'm not. Gareth Southgate is. So for me, I don't think Calvin Phillips deserves to be in that squad. But let's see what he does for England. Let's see what he does. But for me, 100% terrible that Calvin Phillips is in that squad. Absolutely terrible. Right, Declan Rice, no doubt, because he does so for England and for West Ham last season. Yes, West Ham are getting close to the relegation zone, but for me, we wanted to sign Declan Rice, but that didn't happen. So he's still at West Ham. But for me, I feel like Declan Rice is the best CDM ever. We needed a CDM and we needed to sign Declan Rice, but we still have managed to do that. So I really hope Declan Rice comes to Chelsea, but if not, then we need to sign another CDM. But so yeah, West Ham are in a terrible situation, but I think Declan Rice will do well for England. So I think for me, that was the right decision from Gareth Southgate to pick him. Right, the forwards. Phil Foden. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he always does well for England on the left hand side, and he scored a wicked goal against Brentford, even though they've lost. So yeah, Phil Foden always does well for City always does well for City and for England. So yeah, and he trusts his Phil Foden now, Southgate. So for me, I'm not going to complain about that. Jack Grealish, yeah, because he does well for England, but for Manchester City, yes, there's some games he looked at great, but he doesn't normally start on the left wing for Manchester City. But he did one against Chelsea. He caused a threat. So yeah, 50-50. But maybe I'll give Jack Grealish a chance because I trust him to play the way he plays for Manchester City for England, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm not gonna doubt on that one. So yeah, Jack Grealish, yeah. Harry Kane, yeah, because he always goes for Tottenham, but never won the trophy. But listen, I think he's getting close, or he's the all-time England's record goal scorer. So for me, no doubt that Harry Kane deserves to be in that squad. And I know he's going to be played as a striker, the centre forward. So yeah, Harry Kane for me, not gonna be too angry at that one. James Maddison, absolutely deserved. Because I said it before, when this guy goes into the mid, I don't think I'll put James Maddison as a forward. I'll put him as a midfield. But anyway, when Leicester are getting back-to-back wins, and his great goals are helping them. So for me, we never used to really see players score goals outside of the box. I think the last time I've seen someone do that is Marcus Rashford in 2018 when he scored that wicked goal, and that's basically it. So for me, yeah, if you want to win this game, we need someone who could not score it out inside of the box, but outside of the box too. And I think James Maddison can do that. And hopefully he's a regular start for England. So for me, right decision from that one. Right decision. So well done to James Maddison. Absolutely deserved. And he'll be so happy to be in that squad for the World Cup. So yeah, congratulations to James Maddison. Marcus Rashford, absolutely. Because he normally plays well on the left wing too. So for me, Marcus Rashford deserved it. He does well in big games too. The likes of Liverpool, Arsenal, maybe Manchester City too, Aston Villa and all that stuff. So for me, Marcus Rashford deserved that. And if you're a Manchester United fan, you must be happy that he got picked. Because if I didn't see he get picked, then for me, that's terrible, absolutely terrible. So for me, Marcus Rashford deserves to be in that squad, absolutely. Bukayo Saka, absolutely too. This young boy is absolutely brilliant. He's part of the team who was on top of the league, and he plays well on the right wing. So for me, I feel like he deserves to be in that squad. So for me, I'm not going to complain on that one. Raheem Sterling though, not really quite sure. Of course, when we played the Euros, he was England's best player, so I do understand that. But for Chelsea, he hasn't looked that great. Yes, under Thomas Tuchel, he started off really well, but when Graham Potter came, he hasn't been looking that great. Maybe the game against AC Milan, he had a really good game, but he hasn't been doing this consistently. But he was England's best player of the season in the Euros last year, so yeah, maybe. I'm not going to complain about that one, but if I was a Chelsea fan, I'll say, nah, not really. I don't think he deserves to be in that squad, but Gareth Southgate still trusted him. He still trusted him, so yeah. And Callum Wilson, like I said, absolutely deserved. He's been scoring some great goals for Newcastle. Maybe not a lot, but listen, Newcastle are in the top four and they're catching up to City too. So for me, any Newcastle who is born in England deserve to be in that squad. They're in third place. They're above Tottenham. They're doing really well this season. The fans are happy. Happy. And who else? The players are happy that Callum Wilson got picked, and even the manager too. So yeah, massive congratulations to Callum Wilson. He absolutely deserves it 110%. So well done to him. Now, those are my reactions to the squad. Now I'm going to tell you guys who I think should be in that squad. Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney should be in that squad because he scored two great goals against Manchester City. Like I said on Monday, Man City have never, no, sorry, Brentford have never ever beaten Manchester City up until last Saturday where he scored two goals. And I felt sorry for him. I really, really am. Because he got picked for the Nations League the last two games, which was Italy in Rome and Germany at Wembley Stadium in London. But guess what? He didn't start. So if you picked Ivan Toney for the Nations League, why could you not do that for the World Cup? That means you wasted his time. That means you didn't. That means you waste your time of picking him. Like for me, it doesn't make any sense. And guess what? I read the stat here that Ivan Toney got 18 penalties, and guess what? He scored 18 of them. He has never ever missed a penalty in his life. So for me, yeah, if we want someone who can score penalties, for me, it's Ivan Toney. Yes, Harry Kane does that, but he missed a couple. But for Ivan Toney, he never misses for Brentford. I remember we've lost on penalty to Italy in the Euro 2020 final last year. So for me, I think Ivan Toney deserves to be in that squad. And guess what? A game against Leeds United, he scored three great goals. First one was a free kick, then another one was a penalty, then the third one was a chip. So for me, I don't get why he deserves to be in that squad. I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for him. The next one, for Kai Tomori. Like this guy has won the champions for AC Milan in Italy last season. Yes, of course, the game against Chelsea, both home and away, he wasn't that great against his old club, but he just won the champions for AC Milan last season in Italy. So I don't get why he's not in that squad. I feel sorry for him. I really, really do. And now replace him with both Harry Maguire and Eric Dyer, because these two were absolutely terrible for their club. Absolutely terrible. So for me, I feel sorry for Kyle Tomori. I feel sorry for him. Then the next one, Guayuti from Crystal Palace. Like honestly, man, why is he not in that squad? For me, I'll take Conor Gallagher off and I'll put in Guayuti from Crystal Palace. I'll take him. Then James Ward-Prowse. Why is he not in that squad? He can score great goals as well, including the free kick. I remember he was this close to equaling David Beckham's free kick goals in the Premier League history. He was this close. So for me, I don't know why he's in that squad too. I'll take off Mason Mount and I'll put him James Ward-Prowse. But guess what? He don't. And like I said every single time, this guy, Gareth Southgate, doesn't pick players on form. He just doesn't. He really doesn't. He only picks players here that he trusts. For me, I think that is terrible, and I think that's wrong decision from Gareth Southgate. And I'm telling you guys, if England don't do well in the World Cup, then I hope FA will finally sack Gareth Southgate. Because for me, he got into the finals of the FIFA World Cup, but we've lost to Croatia after extra time in 2018. Then he got to a final against Italy last year for the Euro 2020 at Wembley Stadium, but then we've lost on penalties. Now his next job is to win it. That's his next job. Semi-final, final, and then win it. Simple as that. If England, don't be in the knockout stages, then for me, he's gone. Because for me, I predicted that England will go far as the quarterfinals. I don't think they'll go that far, but only the quarterfinals here that I predicted. If Gal Southgate doesn't achieve this, then for me he's got to go. It's simple as that. And I don't care if the FA doesn't want to listen to me or the West of England fans that was born in this country in the UK. We want Gal Southgate to go, and we need a world-class manager who can finally get the men to win a trophy. Because look at the Lionesses, yeah? They've just won a major tournament, Euro 2022, 3 months ago. Sorry, close to like 4 months ago. And that's under Serena Williams, you know? Because remember, she won it for Netherlands, and we all thought that if she could do it for the Netherlands, hopefully she could do it for the Lionesses, and that's what we did. So we need someone here that has won a major trophy for their previous club, and we need someone who can be that for England. You know, I don't know who is available, but whoever is available, I'll tell you guys who I'll pick, I'll explain to you why I'll pick that manager and why I trust him here to win the tournament for England, because Gareth Southgate will not do it. And let's not forget, he bottled it on penalties as well. And got England relegated to the Nations League and also relegated to the Premier League for Middlesbrough. So for me, he ain't it. He ain't it. So for me, his job here is to at least get to the final of the World Cup and win it. Otherwise, he has got to go. If we're not into the knockout stages, then for me, he's got to go. Because England we should beat, Wales we should beat, and USA is going to be difficult, but hopefully we can beat them. Because USA is going to be the only team who I fear. That's it. USA. England and Wales, I'm calm with that. But USA, I'm scared. But if we can beat those three teams and make it to the knockout stages, then fine. Then I'll put faith in Gareth Southgate. But if we don't make it to the knockout stages, then for me it's got to go. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. So yeah, that's basically it. So good luck to England. Good luck to the men. And good luck to Gareth Southgate. Good luck to the fans who are traveling to the Qatar. And let's see what our men can do. And hopefully, when the men watch the women's team, they'll be thinking to themselves, you know what, we've seen the Lionesses win and how they've won it. Now it's our turn to know how we can win this year's FIFA World Cup. And I hope they took down notes too. I really hope they do that. Because if the women can do it, then hopefully the men can do it as well. So yeah, so I'll be supporting the men. Even though I don't think we'll win this year's World Cup, I will still support because I was born in England, in London, and I live in England. Ever since I was born. So yeah, I'll continue to support Gareth Southgate, the fans, and the players. So that's basically it. So good luck to the England men. Let's hope it will come home for Christmas. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. Early on today, before I recorded this video, the Lightning Seas have made a new video called "It's Coming Home from Christmas" version, and it's absolutely brilliant. Make sure you guys check that out. I've already posted it on my Instagram, so make sure you check that video. Trust me, it is hilarious. It is so funny, and I know you guys will enjoy it. So yeah, and there's another version for England. Remember the song Merry Christmas Everybody from Slade? There's another version, and I also posted that on my Instagram, so make sure you guys check that out. It was hilarious, it was funny, it was catchy, it was brilliant to listen. Absolutely brilliant. So make sure you check that team music. That is it finally coming home for Christmas? And football's coming home for Christmas. So make sure you guys check those two music. It's going to be fantastic. And I hope you guys enjoy it the way I did earlier on today. So make sure you guys check that out. So that is it, guys. That is my initial reaction to England's 26-man squad for this year's FIFA World Cup. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, if you are new, hit the subscribe button below. Smash the like if you enjoyed this video. And let me know in the comments down below whether you agree or disagree of anything I said in this video. Click the share button too. And make sure you click the bell notifications so that you never miss any of my FIFA World Cup content that I'm starting today. And I'll do not a lot, but a few couple of FIFA World Cup content until it's all over. So make sure you guys do that and help me, and that will make me happy, and you guys will appreciate it, and that will help me to support to make it even more and more videos on my YouTube channel. So make sure you guys do that. So yeah, got to go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see what I can do tomorrow or maybe on Sunday. And yeah, we'll just see what happens that then. So thank you guys so much for watching. Look after yourselves. Take care and peace.